Colonial Impact Wrestling welcomes you, the loyal fans, to our third and final 10-man Royal Rumble to determine the third entrant into the CIW Heavyweight Championship matchup. We have 10 superstars chomping at the bit. Let's get this going. I'm excited. Now, the winner of this, you've seen two in the past. This is the third one. The winner of this will go on to face Ermac and Sagat, the winners of the previous two. Don't mind me here. I'm just increasing the volume just so you can hear it. I hate to do that in the middle of the thing. I should have this prepared long beforehand, but I don't because I'm poorly prepared. But the good thing is, you are going to be in for a treat for this one, because this one I think has probably the best selection of characters, probably my favorite of the three Royal Rumbles as far as who's in it. And knowing who's in it, and I don't know whether you got a real good look at who was actually in it, and if not, just go back and pause it and then just come back to this point. I don't know how much time is in this, but the winner of this faces Ermac and Sagat in the CIW Heavyweight Championship. Now we know that neither of those two men are going to be in any other matches. Here comes the first entrant, who I believe is Wario.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Royal Rumble match. Introducing first, on the way to the ring, from Dudleyville, the villain.
Dudleyville. Okay. Sure. Dudleyville. Oh, damn. Wario not appreciative of this crowd at all. Wants nothing to do with this crowd, but Wario, I mean, I would feel pretty bad if I were Wario too, getting the #1 spot in any Royal Rumble is just bad news bears. But to have it be Wario, and Wario's got to go through 9 other guys, but not to say it can't be done. Because we saw in one of the greatest Royal Rumble efforts I've seen in a while, Mr. Clean entered #1 and made it to the very end, and he almost won. He almost beat Sagat, and I was so hoping he would. Unfortunately, that's just not the way that the bell tolled at the end of the match, and Sagat ended up being the winner. But I have to say, I would have loved an Ermac, Mr. Clean, and whoever, but not to say Sagat won't do well. And here comes Bruce Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Royal Rumble match. Introducing first, on the way to the ring, from Canada, the Bruiser.
Why is Bruce Lee from Canada? He is most clearly not Canadian, but whatever. I don't. Okay, that was a fun little Easter egg that I made for myself, because that's really funny. Bruce Lee in his Game of Death attire, which, if you recall, when I think it was the martial artists Bruce Lee and Johnny Cage in one of the quarterfinal matches of the tag team, back when Smooth Jazz was also with us, and we talked about the Game of Death, and we talked about his Game of Death attire, and I gotta say, it's interesting that the 2 men in yellow will be starting this matchup. Not to say that yellow is unlucky or anything like that. I happen to like yellow. I'm a fan of sports teams that sport yellow in their jerseys or in their attire. I don't know, because I'm sure that there's fans from everywhere. I particularly happen to be a Boston Bruins fan, hence the yellow. And hence the black and yellow. That's why I kind of like Bruce Lee over Wario, because I don't like purple and yellow. And also Wario is Wario. And if any of you have played Mario Party, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Here we go! Bruce Lee and Wario, starting out the third of our final 10-man Royal Rumbles. And Wario looking to get things out right away, and he does! Bruce Lee lasted all of 10 seconds. That was hysterically funny. Wario having none of Bruce Lee at all. Eliminated, just gone, just done. Oh, it was so funny. That might be the funniest thing I've seen in CIW in a long time, at least of yet. That was hilarious. Wario just not tolerating Bruce Lee at all. Just throwing him right out of the ring. Just done. Game over, Bruce Lee. Game of death, not today. In comes Magus at number 3, now that I've calmed down. Here comes Smoke at number 4. And there was not much to commentate because that was hysterical. That was literally hilarious. And Smoke now, elbowing to the back of Magus. Smoke has the potential now, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, actually that's not true, because as you probably, oh no, yes they do. They do still have a chance. And these two teams, Magus was eliminated. These two teams, Team Mischief, Wario and Waluigi, will be taking on Noob Smoke in the semifinals. So these two will meet again. So we may see, if one of these two wins, we may see them pull double duty at Massacre. Here comes Frozone, also potential to be playing double duty if he makes it past the semifinals. And he will be facing, I believe, he'll be facing Smoke actually. So Smoke could possibly, it is possible that Smoke could be playing triple duty, could be in all 3 championship matches. That is ridiculous. Smoke having a great debut in CIW. I don't think he's lost a match yet. I could be wrong, but I'm not looking at the points right now. And Frozone taking control of the situation here. In comes Agent 47, one member of 3 of the faction Shades of Black, who we have yet to see debut, but I've heard that they are quite angry at the fact that they were not inserted in any form into the tag team tournament. Swinging neckbreaker by Smoke. So, and by the way, I figured what I'm going to do is, as the colonist, I'm going to, every week, at the beginning of the week, I'm going to give you a storyline update. And nice Bubba Ray Dudley elbow there by Wario. Here comes Dave Chappelle at number 6, I think. 6 or 7. And Smoke and Dana, and Smoke's eliminated. Wario 1 punch. And out goes Smoke. See, I'm looking out because I'm afraid. The octopus, tap out. Anyway. So Smoke will not be playing triple duty because he did not win this match. And now right hands, just hard right hands from Frozone. Whoa, what a super kick to Dave Chappelle, or from Dave Chappelle to Agent 47. But anyway, at the beginning of every week, start after this pay-per-view, I'm going to be doing a storyline podcast type thing. You're not going to see my face, but you're going to hear me, and we're just going to go through all the storyline stuff. And because that's really the best way to do it. I don't have the technology, as I'm sure you have guessed by now. And now, ooh, a thumb to the eye by Frozone. Uncharacteristic of Frozone. Prince of Persia came in. And wouldn't it be something if the Prince of Persia, who's been pretty much, I know he was soundly defeated in the XYZ tournament. And I believe Symbiote Spider, no, Prince of Persia did win the debut match, I think. Now Dave Chappelle being double teamed, and Dave Chappelle's eliminated. 4 men remaining. Here comes the devil, Satan, who I would have to say is my pick to win this. And Satan definitely has the potential to do it. And now another octopus there by Agent 47. And I don't know who's going to win this. We got 2 super heavyweights in the ring right now. Just a big slap to the back by Agent 47 onto Satan. Who, and I think I've mentioned this before, I really do like Satan's tattoos. I really do. I think that I like the fact that he took the time to get tattoos. Oh, the Incrediglitch onto Wario. And bam! And that cannot help Wario's chances. And Frozone playing, oh, here comes the Penguin. The Penguin. Forgot about the Penguin. But he is also probably a favorite to win this. Out goes Wario. Number 1, the first man. I think the Penguin is the last man in this. Number 10, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just going to do a double check here. But yes, he is. So we have our final 5. Agent 47, Satan, the Penguin, Prince of Persia, and Frozone. One of these 5 men will be joining Sagat and Ermac in the CIW Heavyweight Championship match. Which one is it going to be? The only one who could possibly play double duty right now is Frozone. And now, and it looked like the Penguin was going to be eliminated by Prince of Persia, but the Penguin swiftly dodging that, making sure that didn't happen. Satan now has got the Penguin, and Satan now trying to eliminate the Penguin, shoulder blocks by Agent 47, and the Penguin just barely able to avoid elimination there. But with these storyline updates, it's just going to be the easiest way for me to communicate to you guys. And of course, we'll have the I'm getting through my headset, as Impact Wrestling loves to do, and is what WCW love to do. We're going to do that because we are the Impact Wrestling of the three, I would like to say. Although, I would say, like, if we were comparing the Mag Nation, TAW, and CIW to the big three of the 90s, I would say the Mag Nation is definitely the WWE. I'm not saying they are WWE. They're a lot better than WWE, in my opinion. The Penguin now in danger of being eliminated, and is. Penguin's out. And a DDT, a reverse DDT there, and a Boston Crab by Satan. But I would say the Mag Nation is the WWE equivalent. I would say that WCW, or I guess Impact Wrestling, and this is no disrespect to TAW, it's just because they just started. And they're doing great. Joshua Campbell, shout out. Your shows are fucking awesome. And you have a lot of good shit going on. You guys are going to be just as competitive. You will be the WCW to the Mag Nation's WWE. And we're just kind of sitting here enjoying our life as ECW. Now, we're not as extreme, but that doesn't mean we can't get extreme. That does not mean we cannot get extreme, because we can. And now Frozone looking for a suplex on Satan. And that is not going to be a fruitful endeavor, I don't think. And wouldn't it be something if the Grim Reaper, or not the Grim Reaper, I'm sorry, the Grim Reaper is not in this match. But wouldn't it be something if Satan ended up being the first CIW Heavyweight Champion? That would speak so badly on CIW if our very first champion was the Devil. And it's a possibility. He's in the final three, and I think what needs to happen right now is Frozone and the Prince of Persia need to double team this guy. And a nice jumping neck breaker there by Satan. A lot of flexibility for the Devil, considering he is a super heavyweight and he has horns. Frozone just hard-ass punches. And another thing, Frozone came to play today. Yes, he did. And with 3 men left, who will emerge as the champion? Nice Luthez press there by the Devil onto Frozone. And with these 3 men remaining, you have to wonder who will survive. And I have to say, I said Satan was the favorite in this. I seem to be correct so far. And Prince of Persia looked like he was going to be close to being thrown over the top rope. Not going to happen today. Punched to the dick by Satan on the Frozone. And would it be something if the man who won the debut match, the Prince of Persia, ended up winning this? Oh, and out goes Frozone! Frozone's eliminated. Can the Prince of Persia outdo Satan? And Satan now with a counter. And, looks like he's going to go for Hell's Fury, also known as a powerbomb. And that could easily do it. That could easily do it for the Prince of Persia. Now just wrenching the head of the Prince of Persia is Satan. And, man. And this could be which one of these two is going to join Ermac and Sagat. I'm interested. Oh! What a big boot that just busted the Prince of Persia open. And now the Prince of Persia has got Satan on the ropes. Satan now countering. And looked like he was about to be eliminated there. Prince of Persia has to be crafty now. Now that he's been busted open, it is not... Oh, and another Satan's Fury. Another powerbomb. Good Lord. How can he even tolerate this much damage? Good Jesus. Well, the Jesus isn't here because it's Satan. And out goes Prince of Persia. And Satan will be joining Sagat and Ermac in the CIW Heavyweight Championship match, which I'm thinking will be a ladder match. I'm not 100% on that just yet, but I'm thinking a ladder match. I'm not sure. I may leave it up to the Facebook posts. I don't know. I haven't decided. I've got a week to do it. And so Satan will be moving on, the third member of our Heavyweight Championship match. Your bad pun of the day. There is a sign near my town on the rehab center's lawn that read, "Keep off the grass." Aha, aha, aha. Drugs are bad. So, with that said, my name's The Colonist. Thank you very much for watching Satan Moves On, and we will see you next time.